So ladies and gentlemen, if you've had a Shopify store, you probably know the struggle of not getting a high conversion rate and losing out on all the traffic that you're driving to it. But in today's video, I want to review Shopify's video talking about this exact issue. It's titled, "This is why your Shopify store isn't making any sales." And I'm going to give you some of my commentary on it. We'll see if these tips are really good or not. I tend to look at a lot of Shopify stores basically on a daily basis. I tweeted this the other day, which by the way, you should follow me on Twitter. And it's basically just some results from the agency. And also in the Academy Lab as well, there's members always talking about their stores and their conversion rates. For example, this guy here posted that he had a 9% conversion rate. I think that's unbelievable. I've never really seen a conversion rate that high on this amount of traffic, but it is the beginning of the day. This guy is absolutely crushing it. And you can find members like this and more in the Academy Lab community. So make sure you join, because soon we're going to be getting rid of the monthly pricing and we're actually going to increase the yearly pricing as well. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. Let's see.
So the other night I was at a friend's house and this guy, Andrew, confessed that his e-commerce store wasn't doing so good. And so then we got into this group conversation.
She's calling out Andrew.
My other friend Mia was saying how her store was actually doing so well and that she was making sales every day. So if you guys want to be a fly on the wall and hear how this conversation went down, then just keep on watching, because I'm going to share with you why Mia's e-commerce store has been so successful and how you can replicate that, and why Andrew is having trouble even making one sale a month and any of those mistakes that you should avoid.
She's just absolutely roasting Andrew right now, but this is some good storytelling. I'm curious to see what the tips will be.
So by the end of this video, you're going to learn how you can make some really easy fixes to your online store and your marketing so that you can start increasing your sales. But if you're new here, hey guys, what is up? My name is Michelle Valley. I am your host. I'm a creative strategist. I'm an e-commerce girly. I'm a digital marketing expert, and I am really just bigging myself up here. And guys, this channel is called Learn with Shopify. So here
she does make some amazing videos. We've actually reacted to some of these before, and yeah, I gotta say, Learn with Shopify channel, she definitely carries the whole channel. So good job.
Channel, we teach you how to grow an e-commerce store so that it will be hugely successful. So if that sounds like something that you would like, if you are an entrepreneur, then make sure that you're hitting subscribe. Okay, so back to the story. So we're in the kitchen and we're all introducing ourselves, and someone asked me, they're like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, like I do some work for Shopify." And both Andrew and Mia go, "Oh my God, like I have a Shopify store." So we start talking and Andrew says, "You know, my store's not doing so good." And then Mia was trying to help. So she was like, "Well, what kind of promotions are you running?" And Andrew was like, "Well, we always have this, you know, standard free shipping after $50
offers."
And Mia goes, "Okay, but what else have you tried?" And Andrew goes, "That's it. That's all we do." And we were like, "Oy, papacito, no, this is mistake number one, okay?" Listen, the Spanish only really comes out in dire situations. And guys, this was a dire situation, because if you're not A/B testing offers all the time, you are leaving an increase in conversion rate on the table. Your conversion rate could be
that
way
is so
higher
true,
if
actually.
you just tested different offers, like free shipping after $40 or even free shipping after $50. You could run tests like buy one, get one free versus 20% off, for example. And guys, everyone's audience is going to be sensitive to different types of offers. So you're really just going to have to test that out for yourself. And I would recommend that if you do want to get started with this, you should try downloading this app. It's called One Click Upsell. It allows you to test different offers to different audiences at different points on your website.
Shout out to Ezra Firestone, the founder of Zipify. I love that guy. He's great.
Or it's in your cart drawer or on your checkout page. So
I actually met him at the Shopify event, by the way. So if you see back there, there's a little Shopify tag. That was mine. It was made for me, and I met Ezra at that event. I got to talk to him. It was really cool.
I was saying that she loves this app, and then
I even got his number.
She's also saying to A/B test different offers in your email marketing with Klaviyo. Anyway, so the conversation continued, and it turns out that Andrew was on his first ever dropshipping store. But Mia was saying that she had been dropshipping for about 3 years, and she had failed 7 different times with different products and different businesses. And really, the takeaway, at least for me, was that firstly, you can't really expect to hit a home run on your first dropshipping store. You need to be comfortable with failing. And secondly, you have to spend a little bit of money. You can't really expect to hit a home run on your first try. And I know it's scary because it's like, how much money should I be spending on all these failed businesses, right? But if you think about it, It is money well spent. Think about how much an MBA costs, okay? Guys, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? And think about how much it costs to spend some money on Facebook ads. You know, if you really want to try a business idea out, it's worth it. It's not going to cost more
it's better
than
to look at it
$1,000
as an investment.
So yeah, guys, don't be afraid to fail, because you will, and be brave enough to let a business idea go when it's no longer working, and just,
This is really true. Even in the Discord, remember that message I just showed you, like even 5 minutes ago, of that guy that's like really killing it with his conversion rate now? I remember like 5 months ago, he was really struggling, and like he had failed on like 3 products in a row, and he was really down in the dumps about it, but he was very resilient. I mean, I wouldn't even say down in the dumps is the right term. He was just not seeing any success, but his mentality was always on point. So, that's kind of the truth of it, is that it's not going to happen fast. Success takes a long time, and you got to be patient and continue to put in work.
Pivot and make space for a better and a new one. Okay, so we started talking about how he launched his business, and it turns out that he built the e-commerce website and just started running ads right away. What? He never tested out any organic videos on TikTok. He never went into any Facebook groups to get feedback. So essentially, he didn't really test the waters to see if there was any natural interest before running ads.
True.
And guys, that is not good. Not good, because it doesn't matter how good your ad is. If you have a product that no one wants, you are not going to be able to sell.
This is absolutely true. I've seen this happen so many times. Even it's happened to me, I'm not going to lie. Like, some people will put so much effort into a product, into a brand idea. And I'm not saying putting an effort is a bad thing, but they'll spend $10,000, $20,000 trying to make this thing work, and nobody really cares about it, and it's because they rushed it. Instead, try to get a proof of concept, or actually you can rush the proof of concept stage, but ultimately you always should aim to get proof of concept first before you try to perfect the business. And that's happened to me too many times to count. I hate it when that happens. It even happens with YouTube, with videos, with anything. You spend a whole bunch of time on an idea and you think it's going to work, but you didn't get any proof of concept. You don't have any data to back that up. So you're kind of just, throwing things at the wall at that point. And that's not a good idea necessarily.
So don't do what Andrew did, guys. And for you guys, make sure that you're getting organic feedback before running ads. That means posting videos to TikTok, asking subreddit groups what they think, for example. And if you get crickets, like no views, no likes, no comments, that means people couldn't be bothered to stop and pay attention to what it is that you're trying to bring to life. And it's kind of harsh, but that is an amazing indicator that if they can't even do that, they're probably not going to be willing to shell out money for what it is you have to offer.
True.
I know, right? It's the cold hard truth. And sometimes it does hurt. It do hurt. But you know what doesn't hurt? When the opposite happens, guys. If you post a TikTok and, your business and your products are going viral and you have this, beautiful proof of concept, then you're ready to start your business. And that is fulfilling. So make sure that you're doing that before you're starting your business.
Proof of
Anyways,
concept.
then it gets juicier. Then Mia says to Andrew, okay, so open up your phone. Let's see your site. And at this point, I'm starting to feel bad. He's probably embarrassed, but honestly, he was taking it like a champ. So he's like, okay, he's kind of shy, but he pulled up his phone and he was like, this is it. And it was one of the ugliest sites I have literally ever seen in my entire life. And there was no denying it.
Poor
and
Andrew, he's getting roasted.
We were like, what have you done? And he was like, I know, I just haven't updated in a while. And we were like, updating it? You need to overhaul this thing. It turns out he had gone in and butchered the theme so bad. The fonts were weird. The color combinations didn't make sense.
Those actually look cool.
And guys, of course it's important to customize your Shopify theme because, you want to make them on brand. But if you go so far off and you don't have that much design experience, it's going to be a bad situation.
Keep it simple. That's
Shopify
always a good
themes were
idea.
designed by professionals. So if you're using a Shopify theme, of course, use your own imagery, but make sure that you're sticking to what the designers intended, because they're designed to increase conversions. They're designed to look beautiful and just to overall help you. Speaking of which, we actually have a free online course.
That's actually a really good perspective to have, is that, the paid themes that you're buying or even the free themes are designed by professionals who understand branding probably a lot better than you. So try to keep it similar to how they designed them, or at least find a theme that you think would fit your product really well so that you don't have to customize it too much if you have really terrible design skills.
We'll teach you how to build an e-commerce business with Shopify. So you're going to learn how to develop a must-have product, build a powerful brand around it, and launch an effective marketing strategy. It even comes with dozens of free templates and worksheets. In a matter of days, you could have an online store with a steady stream of customers. So if that sounds interesting,
I want to work on a free course too. Okay. Honestly, I would love to do a course with Shopify, maybe on Meta ads or something like that. That'd be really cool.
So back to the story. So this was actually not part of the conversation,
but a free course.
I really got the sense that Andrew just like wasn't into what he was selling. He didn't actually have a passion for it. He knew very little about the community surrounding the products, and it just kind of sounded like he lost steam and just lost interest. From my personal experience and what I have seen, I think that is the number one reason that e-commerce businesses fail. I see people get burnt out and not really have the discipline. And if that's you, like maybe you've been at it for a few months, or maybe you've been at it for a couple of years now and you're just kind of like over it, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Literally just comment me, just comment me. And if we have enough people saying that, that will let me know that I need to make a video on how to tap into a version of yourself that is disciplined and passionate, because the most successful business owners have these two traits on lock. So if that's of interest to you, leave me a comment down below. The third trait that successful entrepreneurs have is they prioritize action. Every one of y'all have at least one $1 million business idea. It's really execution that separates the winners from the losers.
It really is.
It's harsh.
It's harsh, but it's true. I mean, I think this is something that Zuckerberg used to say a lot. I don't remember where I learned this, but it's the idea of massive imperfect action. Just taking a bunch of action, even if it's not perfect, if it's not pretty, and just going through with it and continuously doing that over and over again and never stopping. That's what it takes.
So stop thinking about it and guys, just get started. You can start a free trial on Shopify right now. I personally think that's an incredible opportunity if you ask me. So do not let it go to waste and sign up using the link in the description box below. Well, that is it, guys. These are some of the reasons why your e-commerce business is
nice,
and some steps on
these
how
were
to
really good tips.
Better. And hopefully a look inside this conversation gave you guys some of those aha moments that maybe you were blind to before.
Hopefully you guys got some of those.
Do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you like this video. And if you want to see more content that will teach you how to be a smart, resilient,
I'm already
business
subscribed.
Owner, then hit the notification bell, hit that subscribe
I'll
button.
link the video
guys, my name is
in the
Michelle
description.
Bally. I am so proud of you for getting out there.
Nice. Really good video. I'm going to link it in the description, as well as some of the other links that you can usually find on there. You know, the Chemilab link. There's a free Discord section in there as well. And that's pretty much it for this video. I found these tips super informational. I thought they were good. Let me know what you think. I think these are actually very accurate. And even though some of them may seem like they don't help, like discipline and passion, being a disciplined person, it actually does, and it plays a bigger role than you think, because ultimately it just takes a long time to become good at something, especially business, because you got to spend some money and there's like a lot of emotion involved, and all that just makes it a little bit harder to actually make it, and that's why people quit. But that's about it for this video. Peace.